Reflection means bouncing back of light from the surface. Whatever light falls on the surface or the object, that light bounces back. How this bounces back? That is natural phenomena, but it has certain rules to reflect. They are called as laws of reflection. Let's learn laws of reflection now. For this, you can take any object, but here for this to take a surface, we take mirror. It is possible to take the laws of reflection on any surface. Okay, there is no problem. But we generally take the mirror so that we will learn what is mirror. Mirror is a glass. Okay, we'll take a smooth, shiny glass surface. Then what we will do is, for this glass surface, behind this, here front side it will be smooth and shiny. Glass only. Okay. If you see in your houses also, wherever you are seeing, that will be glass only. But behind this, there will be coated with opaque material, and that side we call it as silvered surface. Understood? Front side, what do you have? Smooth and shiny glass surface. And glass is transparent. Correct? Now behind that you have silvered surface coated with some opaque material. Why we are coating with opaque material? Because glass allow light to pass through it. If this opaque surface is not there, what happens? This glass will pass the light through this like this. But what we should have? We should have reflection. Reflection means what? Light has to bounce back. It should not go here. Instead, it has to bounce back. For that, what we are doing? We are coating here opaque material, because opaque is the blocker, correct? It should not allow the light to pass through it. Then only light will not have any path to pass here, so that it goes back. Understood? So this is the reason we take mirror like this. Understood? Now let's see how this reflection takes place and what are the laws of reflection. Understood? When you are taking a mirror, you just need to take a straight line. Whenever this smooth shiny surface, we call this surface as reflecting surface. What do we call? Reflecting surface. If this reflecting surface is flat, then this mirror is called as plane mirror. So what is called as plane mirror? When the reflecting surface is flat, then that mirror is called as plane mirror. Now I am just taking a plane mirror. Okay. Now we need source of light. From the source of light, we'll have light rays coming and falling on this surface. Now this light ray, which is from the source, that light ray is called as incident ray. Understood? This is called incident ray. Arrow mark you have to show towards the mirror. Name it as MM dash. I'm taking MM dash as the mirror. That's all. and incident ray is denoted with letter capital I. And then it is touching at one point on the mirror, correct? This point is called as O. It is point of incidence. Incident ray is touching the mirror, so that is incidence, correct? So it is touching at one point, that's why that point is said to be point of incidence. Now at that point you have to take a normal. Normal means what? A perpendicular line to the mirror. Between normal and the mirror, the angle will be 90 degree. Understood? Now you will have a reflected ray will be here. It is moving away from the mirror. So arrow mark you have to show outwards, and this ray is called as a reflected ray. Okay? It is called as reflected ray and the symbol is R. Now for normal it is N. If you measure the angle between incident ray and normal, this angle is called as angle of incidence small I, and between normal and the reflected ray, this is called as angle of reflection small r. Okay. Now incident ray, reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. That is the first law of reflection. Understood? What is the first law of reflection? Incident ray I, reflected ray R, normal N all lie in the same plane at the point of incidence. Very, very important. With this only you are going to learn everything about reflection. Okay? And then second law is angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. For any surface it may be, these laws are obeyed. Okay? Now we will see in a graph paper what is this actually. Okay. Now let me draw x-axis and y-axis. X, negative x, y, negative y. This you know, and this is what? Origin O. Correct. Now this is first quadrant. I am taking it as first plane, a second, third and fourth. Okay. Now from the source, let us take a light is falling on a mirror which is placed at the first plane. Okay, I have placed mirror here on the positive x-axis. Now the light ray I am taking here. This is incident ray. Then this is point of incidence. Normal. How will be the reflected ray? To the other side of the normal. Correct. So here you have to take the reflected ray. Now observe here at the point of incidence, incident ray, normal and reflected ray. All the three are present in the first plane only. Correct? So that what we are telling? Incident ray, normal and reflected ray all lie in the same plane at the point of incidence. Understood? Now when you measure the angles, they will be equal. This I will show you in the simulator. You will understand how this will be working out. Okay.